I tried deleting social media for 30 days because apparently it is known to be good for us in terms of having more mental clarity. We tend to get more creative ideas and our mind can be free from unnecessary inputs. As a chronic social media user, without any hesitation, I just went ahead with this because it's better to be action oriented than picking a date to do things, right? To say the least, it was an interesting experience and it does hold true with some of the benefits, especially in terms of mental clarity. This period has helped me realize some important factors on social media's involvement in my life. It's 7 in the morning and I usually check my phone before even brushing my teeth. But since I deleted all the apps yesterday, feels a bit weird. Just thinking what's a better thing to do. Maybe sleep again. There are around 8 billion people in this world, which means 8 billion different lives, different starting points, different responsibilities, and different limitations. But social media not only does a great job of simplifying all this, but also beautifying life. It unifies all the human experience as if everyone has the same energy, same money, same freedom, and the same safety. It's been 5 days since I've been away from the apps, and honestly, things are quite boring. I found a lot of books at home and been trying to read them just to fall asleep in another 5 minutes. This beautification of life naturally creates hunger for you, not necessarily for what you need, but for what looks good. If you aren't sure where you're headed in life, that's not a problem either. There are millions of people out there online to guide you in a direction. There are ready made templates on how to live, how to think, and what life should look like. You don't even have to figure it out on your own anymore. Everything has been decided for you. I'm revisiting one of my childhood hobbies, which was sketching. And I'm trying to draw an animated face for which had the eyes and the basic outline ready, but looks kind of hard. It's becoming hard to get the perfect alignment. Or I have a better idea. Looks good, isn't it? This could sell for $1 million. You see fit bodies, perfect routine, constant travel, clean food, and endless motivation. You could argue that this usually comes from a place of privilege. But honestly, if this doesn't make you hungry to make your life better, are you even living for yourself? So, I was thinking that I could never do push-ups. But seems like I can. Looks like I've been having tons of free time lately, and the most important thing that I've learned in this break so far is that the most difficult thing to do in this world is to listen to myself. This includes my thoughts, my feelings, my delusions. My mind has been wandering a lot and it's just frustrating. Social media has found something that sells even better than aspiration. It is emotional engagement. Understanding anything takes a lot of effort. You have to study the context, question information, and think morally. Thankfully, that's no longer necessary. Opinions now come pre-packaged, along with the guidance on which side you have to pick. It saves a lot of time. And if two extremes end up fighting endlessly, that's even better. Nothing educates us about this world like watching strangers argue online with complete certainty. I'm just out here chilling, and honestly, the world feels very weird because I'm so used to watching the whole world with such a short screen. And now that I'm having a 360-degree access through my own eyes, it definitely feels weird. What fascinates me the most is that we have a platform that compresses the entire world into a 9:16 screen, yet calling it a full view. Still impressive though. I'm so used to seeing specific things happening in an environment, but here there's a lot more happening. I can see vehicles crossing by, people are walking, they're doing some housework, and there's literally a school next to my house. I don't know how they managed to sneak in a school here in the small street, but yeah, there's a lot more happening here. Slowly, we don't even have to think anymore. What to eat, how to look, what success means, who to admire, who to hate, what to believe. It's all served neatly through trends and algorithms specifically designed for you. So instead of asking what actually makes sense for our life, we can relax and keep scrolling. Time without social media is very slow. It's like a frozen river taking its own sweet time to melt. I have one significant instance to prove this point through my experience. So it has been 30 days since I've deleted all the apps. That's what I've felt. But actually, it's only been 7 days. I have a hot take. Social media isn't actually that bad. In fact, it's probably one of the best creations in this century. The amount of content that educates, inspires, and improves lives is insane. Every time I use it, I learn something new. The things that I didn't know I needed to learn or didn't need to learn at all. Some call it doom scrolling, but I would rather call it a deep commitment to knowledge. A lot of people say they want to delete social media because it's addictive. I'm not sure if it's an addiction, because if something says how to live, what to want, and what to chase, isn't it just guidance? Instead of taking our own time to figure out what we want, we are free. Free to scroll, free to consume, and free to live the life that's already been decided for us.